Are you looking to improve your IELTS exam so that you can come to Canada under the Express Entry program? If yes, then I'm gonna give you all my experience based tips and tricks so that you can come to Canada, score around 8 bands easily under the Express Entry program. Please be tuned in till the end. My name is Sahil and I'm gonna give you all the tips that I have for you today. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Sahil and I'm an RCIC, a regulated Canadian immigration consultant here in Canada. Guys, I came to Canada in the year 2019 as a permanent resident and I cleared my IELTS exam with 8 bands in the first attempt itself. So I was able to get my CLB 9 with the golden score of 8777, where you get listening 8, speaking, reading, writing 777. Well guys, let's just start about this video today, and we are talking about IELTS exam and all the tips and tricks that I had myself, because I cleared my IELTS exam in the first go itself. I think about 8.5 bands was my score. I easily scored CLB 9, which gives you the maximum points under the Express Entry. However, CLB 10 is the maximum, which gives you 32 points, but then CLB 9 and 8 is a vast difference. That is why people say that getting 8777 in IELTS, where listening is 8, speaking, reading, writing 777, gives you enough points to clear the Express Entry program. Guys, the first tip that I have for you today is to make sure that you practice on the real exam sheets. When it comes to the writing exam, always practice on the real exam sheets. You can get the formats downloaded from the IELTS website itself. They have those answer sheets there for your reference. Make hundreds of copies and answer your questions, especially your written parts. Answer those questions on those sheets. The benefit is that you get to know what is the length of maybe 250 words or 150 words. Secondly, you're very well aligned and you are trained in a fashion to answer on those sheets. Second tip that I have for you, always time your question paper, your tests. Do not step out of the time limit. Put a timer of 3 hours, then start answering all the questions. Have 1 hour dedicated to each section, and that is how you do your test. Guys, the third tip for you today is to practice all the previous year examinations. So how I did my preparation was, I used to practice every night for about 2 to 3 hours, and I used to practice all the previous year's question papers. These question papers, these books are available from IELTS. If you look at the British Council books, I think the British Council only book 1 to 12. You need to have all of the books ready with you. Practice. You can download that material online, or you can buy those books, maybe used books in the market, or maybe you can buy new books as well. So have all of those books. Pick up the general papers if you're preparing for Express Entry, or pick up the other the academic sheets, the academic questions if you're preparing for your student visa. So pick up those questions, complete all the 12 books A to Z within the time span of maybe a week or 15 days, howsoever is comfortable to you. Guys, that is really important, because if you know how the previous year questions were, you will be trained to answer the questions on the test day. It is really important for you to answer those questions properly. If you look at my fourth tip that I have for you, focus on writing. Writing is an important aspect of the test where we generally fall short of 0.5. I've seen a lot of my friends, a lot of my followers coming over that, I scored 9 in speaking, I scored 9 in listening, and maybe I scored 9 in reading as well, but then my writing is only stuck at 6.5. It's don't worry, you're not alone. A lot of people I know have been stuck at 6.5 because the way we write back home is a little more storytelling way, but then how the IELTS examiners want is a more structured format. I am due to make another video on how to actually prepare the writing section, and that video should be coming up pretty soon. Please be tuned in for that video, where I'm going to give you all the tips and the tricks for preparing just for your writing section. Another important thing that I have for you, and the most important tip that I have for you, is to get an IELTS examiner evaluate your examination, especially your writing part. So how you do that is basically in your city, wherever you're living, I'm sure there must be a lot of IELTS examiners, evaluators, who are teachers. Actually, they're teaching IELTS. So just find that particular teacher. If you're good in English, and I'm assuming that you will be, because you're only trying to improve your English, you're not trying to build upon your basic vocab or your grammar. So just reach out to that particular teacher, ask her or him to evaluate your questions, evaluate your essays, evaluate your letters, and give you a feedback. And how do you improve upon that is basically take her or his feedback, take the evaluator's feedback, redo the entire essay, redo the entire letter, and then show it to the evaluator, and make sure that all the grounds are covered. Only then will you be able to make sure that you score above 7. My score was about 7.5 in writing. So guys, this particular tip, the last one that I gave, is really important if you want to score good in IELTS. I'm sure your English must be amazing, but then giving an IELTS test and scoring 8777 is more of a structure and a science, rather than anybody speaking just randomly good English. So guys, I hope today's video was helpful. A lot of more videos are coming up, especially how to prepare for IELTS, because I've received a lot of requests from my own clients and from a lot of followers that English is a tough subject to crack when it comes to Canada PR. So guys, I hope the video was helpful, and please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends, and please be tuned in until the next video. It was really lovely talking to you, and see you soon in Canada. All the best.